final battle begin.
We won't surrender. We make our last stand.
Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Get tickets now.
As you guys just saw, we got another TV spot for The Rise of Skywalker, with this definitely ranking among some of my favorite footage that we've seen for the movie, including a semi-new line from Darth Sidious Emperor Palpatine who says, "Let the final battle begin." But before we break down all of the footage that we got to see, I do have a pretty cool announcement. On the Star Wars merch page, we're having an even bigger sale now, with an even bigger sale than we had before. This time, you can get anything on the store 17 to 68% off. So if you see any designs you like for the Christmas season, be sure to check it out below. Now, let's continue with the breakdown. The first piece of brand new footage that we get is actually Rey in the jungle world, as she's sparring with a training droid. Again, just as a reminder, this world or planet is not Endor, and it was confirmed as a completely separate location where the Death Star 2 remains actually reside. Again though, it is not Endor. The next brand new shot is a very worried Poe looking at Chewie. Based on the lighting of the scene, I would speculate that this takes place during the final battle, as the footage then immediately transitions to Finn piloting the gun on the Millennium Falcon, in the same sort of underground location that we've glimpsed several times in the trailers, again speculating where Darth Sidious resides. The next new footage though is what I would really like to focus on, and the new Kylo Ren Rey footage. We've glimpsed this scene a few times in the trailers before, with of course Kylo Ren and Rey breaking down the stand holding Darth Vader's mask, but now we get confirmation that there's actually a little duel that ensues beforehand. As to exactly where to place this in the events of the movie, I'm not entirely sure, but if you look closely at Rey, she is holding the dagger that we saw her with in the other footage. It's clear that at least at the time being, Rey and Kylo Ren begin the engagement as enemies, but end it as perhaps tentative allies, destroying the stand of Vader's mask. I know this may not seem like a great big deal to a lot of people though, but for me, I'm really excited to actually see Kylo Ren engage in a lightsaber duel with his mask on. This is definitely one of the sequences in The Rise of Skywalker that has me the most stumped, but it could also be a sequence that revolves around Kylo Ren's change of heart, and this could in fact be Kylo Ren's chambers on his ship, as to why Darth Vader's helmet is present there. It's clear though that even after Kylo Ren's comments in The Last Jedi about letting the past die, including the Sith, he still has a great reverence for his grandfather. We then get some shots of Poe telling the rest of the Resistance that they won't surrender, as well as Poe, Finn, and Chewie running through the First Order Star Destroyer mowing down First Order stormtroopers, as well as an additional shot and scream by Babu Frick, the individual that will be operating and working on C-3PO. Towards the end of the TV spot, we get another really cool shot of Finn and Jannah firing at a lot of Sith troopers. If you look in the background, it appears as if they've mowed down a ton of them, something that we're used to in Star Wars, but again also something I'm a little disappointed in, as we've seen a ton of stormtroopers, even special ops stormtroopers, absolutely get mowed down, even by non-force sensitive, and I was hoping that the Sith troopers may have a better showing in The Rise of Skywalker. However, that's not to say that they don't. It's just how this footage makes it appear. The footage continues with the only new shot being one of Poe looking out some sort of window, with him saying "We make our last stand," as the TV spot comes to an end, with Kylo and Rey fighting on the Death Star 2 with old footage. But what were your guys' thoughts and impressions on this TV spot? Honestly, for me, this was one of my favorite, and I'm really perplexed by the scene with Rey and Kylo Ren in that sort of chamber room. But again, I want to hear your thoughts and speculation on all of the new footage. Again, just a reminder, the merch page has items 17 to 68% off, which is absolutely huge, so check it out using my link below. Anyway, my friends, thank you for the continued support on the channel. May the Force be with you, and have a great day.